Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the watches that I would recommend in the AliExpress sale that starts on the 1st of June and goes all the way through to the 23rd. Now just to be clear, these are watches that are actually in my collection and that I wear on a regular basis, or in short, watches that I really enjoy and I have purchased myself. Now I have put links in the description and in the video. They're called affiliate links, which means that if you do make a purchase, the channel does get a small kickback, but I just reinvest that into making more content for you guys. But I just want to make you aware there are affiliate links in there. Now, without further ado, we're going to take a look at these watches. But if you do have any questions, comments, queries, put them in the comment section and I will try to come back to you as soon as possible. Within each of the watches that I recommend, I'm going to try and show you some footage from on the wrist, holding it in my hands, and a little bit of a lume shot because it is a gloomy day here in Sydney. Would you believe it? Anyway, guys, if you do have any questions, again, just let me know and I'll come back to you. Other than that, let's turn the camera around and take a look at these watches. Okay, so the first watch, and probably the one watch that I would say you must buy, it should be illegal actually to not buy this watch. It is the Steel Dive SD 1970. Now this watch has got everything going for it. It's got that cool retro look. It's got a Seiko NH35 movement inside, so it's bulletproof, and the lume on it is absolutely nuclear. This is by far the best lume watch that I have in my collection. So guys, if you are interested in getting this watch, then please go and visit the link and yeah, just buy it. It's just a cracking watch. Now it does come on a rubber strap or a steel strap. I've got it on this sort of tan military French paratroopers strap, which I think cost me about $2 or so on AliExpress. But yeah, really good watch. Like I say, it looks great either on rubber or steel. But I would recommend, if you are going to get it on the steel because it doesn't cost any different. And like I say, you can always buy the rubber strap if you want to. Okay, next up guys, we have got some watches from the Watch Dives brand. Now this is a new brand for me. I basically saw this watch a few months ago actually, and I was really excited by it. I've been waiting to get it for quite some time, and it is their WD 1861, which is essentially a homage to the Omega Speedmaster. Now the biggest thing about this watch, and I put it in a video that I released I think last week, it's got the correct style dial gradient on it. It's like a pan sort of dial, as opposed to the Pagani, which is a straight cut down. It just looks a little bit too aggressive. But this fantastic looking watch, Seiko VK64 quartz chronograph movement. I've got it both in the black version here and then in the Snoopy style, which is the white. Now you can see here I've got it on this sort of black Kevlar strap, but I would recommend getting it again on the bracelet. It'd probably be a common theme with me, but I prefer bracelet over straps. So yeah, but I think it does look better on the bracelet. So that is the WD 1861. Again, some footage up for you so you can see it on the wrist and in various lighting conditions, including the lume. There's one thing to point out, guys. This black version has the applied or printed dial, whereas this had applied indices, in which case this is not as luminous as this at night. This is certainly the one to go for if you want a little bit of, I suppose, low light legibility. So that is the WD 1861 from Watch Dives. Again, coming from the Watch Dives brand, we have this, which is the WD 5512. As you can see, it is a Submariner homage. Now, again, I have had the Steel Dives. I've got this Watch Dives version. This is the one that I've kept. So, spoiler there for the state of the collection. The Steel Dives have gone, but they've only gone because I prefer the blinginess of this Watch Dives version. I think it's a little bit more flash and looks a little bit more premium. Bracelet on it is really good, and the clasp and everything. Lume's really nice. It's not as strong as the Steel Dive, I'll be honest with you, but I do think this is more refined overall. You do pay a little bit more for it, but I think it's certainly worth it. So that is the WD 5512. I think it's the 5512, but anyway, link in the description as usual. Okay, next up, we would not have an AliExpress video if we didn't include good old Pagani design. Now, this is the only Pagani that I have left in my collection, and it is their Explorer 2 homage. To be clear though, this is the V4, I think that's V4, yeah, so it's the NH34 option. So you can get it with a Chinese movement. This does have the Seiko NH34. It's slightly more expensive, but I prefer the reliability and the brand of that Seiko NH34 in there. Fantastic watch, and I must say the lume is not as bad as every other Pagani. In fact, it's the best lume that I've had on a Pagani. Again, some footage for you to take a look at it, but very good watch, and again, it is the only Pagani left in my collection, which I think says a lot. So that is the GMT. So next up, we have got the Militado military chronograph. Now, for some of you that have been scouring AliExpress, you may see this under a variety of different brand names. Boltony being the main, I suppose, competitor. It is one and the same watch, guys, just the branding on the dial is different. You can get it in a variety of different styles, but I decided to go for this 3 chronograph subdial version. You can get it in a 2 subdial version. Like I say, this for me, really, really good. Beautiful satin, bead blasted case, and again on this sort of canvas strap, and you can mix it up a little bit. I've got some NATOs that I can put it on that are going to change the look of it entirely. Again, Seiko VK Mecha Quartz movement. Really cool watch, guys, but like I say, go for the Militado. It's the same as the Boltony, but just a little bit cheaper. So that is that. Next up, we have Addies Dive. Now, I've had a few Addies Dive watches in the collection over the past 12 months, but this, again, is the only one that has sat in my collection presently. I've got rid of all the rest. Again, read into that what you will, but this is the Addies Dive Tudor GMT. Now, this is a quartz model, though, so very, very cheap watch to have on the wrist. Fantastic value for money, really good lume. And again, if you're not particularly fussed whether you have quartz or automatic, this is going to see you right. It is bulletproof. Crystal on it's really nice. The dial's this lovely sort of matte, and it's got that retro sort of look about it. So really, really nice watch, guys. But again, it is quartz, so some of you may not be that sort of fussed. I know there are some quartz haters out there, but for me, tells the time, and all I need to do with it ever is going to be change the battery. So suits me perfectly. Of all of the watches that I own from AliExpress purchases, this is the one that I think is the most refined, and it is the San Martin BB58. I'm going to put some footage up for you, but it would be fair to say, and look, you know what, it's my opinion. Some people may not agree with me, but when I put this watch on, I feel as I'm wearing a $2,500 watch. It feels that good. Again, it's not the cheapest watch on AliExpress by a long shot, but it's certainly punching well above its weight for what you actually pay. Again, I'll put a link and some footage on what you can expect to pay for it in this June sale, but definitely one of those watches that if you like the BB58 look from Tudor, this is definitely something you should take a look at. So that is the San Martin. All right, guys, so last but not least, we've got, it's a rather odd brand name, the Heimdallr. But what it makes up for is the quality and the lume on this No Time to Die homage. Fantastic watch. You've got a titanium case, you have a steel mesh link bracelet, and overall just really well finished. Now again, there are a variety of different versions of this type of watch. You can get one from Pagani. I had one from Watch Dives, which was very good, but I got rid of the Watch Dives and I've kept the Heimdallr. Now the Heimdallr is more expensive, but I think you do get a little bit more value for money. Certainly the case and the build quality is really good. The bracelet's very, very nice. There's no hair pulling on it, even though it's got that fine sort of mesh. And the lume on it is a little bit better than what you find on the Watch Dives version. That's not to say the Watch Dives is no good. It is. It's a really good watch, and I think at the price point, it's certainly worth taking a look at. But the Heimdallr for me is the one that is going to be staying on the wrist. Again, link's going to be here for you to take a look at the watch if you feel that that's something that you want to purchase. So that is the Heimdallr Sharky No Time to Die 007 watch. So there you have it, guys. Those are the watches in my watch box as at May 2024 that you can buy from AliExpress, and certainly ones I wear on a regular basis. I do have some other watches, but I'm going to show you those in a separate State of the Collection video that's going to be coming out very soon. Other than that, guys, if you do have questions about any of the models that I've shown you, please do put the comments in the comment section and I'll try to come back to you as quickly as I can. Other than that, I'll leave you to enjoy your weekend. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in a new video very soon. Take care. Bye.